Carl, welcome to this week's edition of In the Dugout. We'll start off with a question from the fans. There's been a bit of talk about our dual reg partners, Hull FC, potentially being involved with a new Bradford side. Could you just clarify that for us?
Oh, yeah, first of all, we all seen, Bradford's been taken over by a couple of New Zealand blokes, and we wish them all the best, and hopefully that they get that club back to where it was. It's a great club, and as on behalf of our club, we just want to say good luck to them and all the best. But the dual reg with Hull is not an issue. We are Hull's dual reg partner, and we have been now. I think we're probably the longest two clubs who seen this dual reg partnership out, and we understand it. But what people got to realise, it's not just about bringing players. Is we go there and train with them, and Gary speaks regularly to Lee, and they do the player books and all this other stuff. So it's not all about just the players we get. With regards to them helping Bradford, there is a rule that I'm not too sure many will be aware of in the dual reg is you can only bring players to League One clubs who got a salary cap value of 50,000. So obviously Hull will probably have a few that are a bit more than that, and they can go and play Championship. But League One, the salary cap value for any player coming to a League One club on dual reg is 50,000 or under. So it's a tough one, and that rule's just come in. So we understand that, and it's trying to develop the players, and not wanting your superstars to come into League One. So they need to find another outlet for players on 50-plus contracts to play. And Radders has been and played for Bradford before, so I'm pretty sure he'd like to try and help them as much as he can. And we get that. So that hopefully that's tidied that up, and that's some information that probably the fans don't know about. But I'd like to think our dual reg is a lot more than just bringing players there.
Sticking with Bradford then, as you say, two new owners have gone in there, both fellow countrymen for yourself. Is it important for them to just go in with a clean slate and start afresh?
Oh, listen, there's, from an outsider, you're hearing a lot of stuff, and I try to stay away from all that. We just worry about our own club, and our club's doing okay, and we're focusing on our season. But I certainly wish them all the best. It's they've got a tough task ahead of them, and but at the end of the day, the Bradford Bulls are here, and that's the main thing. They're a fantastic club.
Moving on to the Dons then, it's been a long wait for the first pre-season fixture. I spoke to Fecker in midweek, and he said that it's the longest time of the year for the players, the build-up. Is it similar for you and the coaching staff?
Oh, listen, it's a busy time for myself and Gary. In the season is probably the easy part for us, but in the off season is real busy time for us, and it's a long off season for these boys when you think about it. If we didn't get these friendlies sorted out, and I think we finished about September, and the actual league season don't start till March. It's a long big chunk out, just training, and they want to play. So, they're all looking forward to the games coming up, and like I said last week, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing a few of them in action and see who puts their hand up for the end of the season, start of the season. So,
what do you think the fans can expect to see from the Dons?
Oh, listen, mate, I hope we want to show we're real together. We understand that. If we're going to do anything, and we need to be all on the same page, and the boys are close, big side. It'll be interesting to see the way Gary's going to play them. I'm looking forward to it as much as everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So it's I can't wait. And I know that I've spoke to a few of the fans, and they can't wait as well. So it's all gearing for a Sunday. We've got our Sundays back.
Down at the training ground in midweek, and you could see Reece Lovegrove really working the boys hard. Do you feel that's another added bonus that we've got going into the new season?
Yeah. I've said what I've said about Reece, and like I say, another reason to get down on Sunday and have a look to see, see how the boys fare in the fitness, and certainly they will be blowing, no doubt about that. You can train all you want, but there's a total different match fitness to training. So looking forward to it. Be great.
Moving on to our first opponents of pre-season, then Sheffield Eagles. They've gone through their own adversity, if you like, with off-field problems. They seem to be getting themselves back in shape this last couple of weeks in terms of new contracts being signed. What do you feel they can offer against the Dons on Sunday?
Oh, listen, they'll be favourites. They're the Championship club, and don't let them kid you. Those players that they're announcing, I think they've been training all together for probably as long as us now. Everyone knew the problems Sheffield were having, and we all wanted them to pull through the other side. And it was some dark times for them, and it was tough. And I spoke to Tubbs quite a few times in there, and some days he was up, some days he was down, and we just wanted to sort of let him know we were there for them, because it's not nice. And but I tell you, the only thing they've lost is the players that left. The boys who hadn't left, they've been training, and don't. If our players turn up on the weekend and think that Sheffield's only got together this week and we should cream them, they're in for a shock. And me personally, I'm been in the game a long time. Sheffield are a Championship club, and they've got a real decent side. So I'm not, and I know Gary's not been fooled by it. We know that they'll come here and they'll be favourites. Championship club.
You look at a couple of signings they've made. Obviously, Elliot Minchella's staying there. They've signed Jordan Cox, both of those players have got Super League pedigree. So it just shows no matter how much trouble they're going through off the pitch, the size of the club can still attract the big calibre of players.
Listen, mate, we try to sign one or two of their boys, and they stayed loyal to them, which you've got to applaud. And Gary Lowe on the wings a handful, and Mark Mexico and Menzieri. That Ryan Mella on the other wing. That's tough. They'll be a good side. Don't be fooled. I think we'll see a half decent game here on Sunday, and and hoping we get a real tough fixture for the boys, because that's what we need.
Finally, then, still tickets available. I think I'm right in presuming for the season launch with Adrian Morley and Robbie Paul. Would you just like to encourage fans to buy tickets for that?
Listen, that's going all right. That's going well, and I'm pretty sure on the Sunday others will hit me up for some tickets. But it's going well. All the boys are going to be there. Moztail's a good tail, and also the season tickets, and the other thing not to forget is, if you're a season ticket holder and you come Sunday, you can purchase your free games for two on the weekend. But and I'd also like to thank our sponsor for the game on the weekend, New Image Contracts, and Richard. Anyone wanting any painting or decorating or fireproofing your steel and all that, Richard, your man, he's stuck with us for many years. So a big thanks to New Image Contracts for sponsoring this game on the weekend.
Thanks, Carl.
Cheers.